Alright, yes, greetings and welcome once again to RC Tune Talks. Now, today I'm gonna take this session and show you the process I go through in preparing, the vehicle bodies. I'm doing 1/10 scale and I'm gonna show you 8 scale paint design I did. I'm gonna do a paint job on this. This is a Tamiya and this is the Subaru BRZ R&D Sport. And it's one of my favorite GT cars for the GT 300. And for those of you who know me, I love my motorsports. So I always, love the more realistic look of things. I don't mind the touring car and all that, but yeah, I really love my GT, so hence I went for the Bodyshell. And I'm a Subaru fan. It's one of the brands of vehicle I really like. And I chose this Tamiya one. And Tamiya is very famous for getting everything detailed in the body shell. So this is how it comes, but the wheel arches I have to cut them out and cut out the body. So I've done the wing already. So this is the wing. So I've done the wing and I've got this aftermarket wing mount which is adjustable. And the tools you'll need, I'm gonna do a paint job on that. For me, I always choose my own paint scheme. I never really go with the model exactly, because the Subaru BRZ, it's like a metallic blue, and I don't think I'll be using a metallic blue. I'll use my own design. I'm gonna need a paintbrush. You'll need depending on the technique you wanna use, the paintbrush. You'll need a scalpel knife. This is a number 11 blade with a pointed tip, very sharp, and you've got 2 ways you can mask the body, because what you'll be doing is painting from underneath, not the outside. It's from underneath. So you prepare the body, you wash it with like a detergent, get it out really clean to get rid of all the grease and all of that, the finger smushes and stuff. So you want it to be clean, so you focus on cleaning the underneath. Yeah, and this body is a complex little design, because there's things you gotta add on, like the wings for the front and the rear on the body. So I've cut them out also. So these are little stuffs that gotta be added on. And plus I'm gonna paint the side mirrors in a different color. I'm gonna paint them black. So you paint from underneath. And you can mask off the underneath in 2 ways. You can use a liquid mask, and this is from Bitty Design. So naturally you'll pour a little inside the body shell and then you paint inside the body shell, completely cover it. Yeah. Or you can use the masking tape and peel off. This is a Tamiya, and you'll lay it out underneath. And then what you'll do is you use a marker and mark out the designs you want on the external, because there's a protective film over the shell, so you peel it off once the job is completed, so you can mark on the outside. And then you take the knife and follow the lines on the inside, and then you start, when you're gonna paint or spray, you start with the darker colors first. But I'm gonna do a 2-style paint job. I'm gonna do spraying and I'm gonna do painting actually. So the darker sections like the bumper and the side wells and the rear diffuser, I'm gonna paint them, not spray them. So I'll show you that technique. So this is the black. I'm gonna use a XF1, which is the flat black, but it's gonna come out clear being painted from underneath. So this is where the paintbrush comes in. And then this is one of the color I'm gonna use. And this is the PS12. Now, Tamiya has 2 types of spray paint. You have the TS, which is for hard plastic when you spray on the external, and you have PS for polycarbonate as the body shell, because this paint is quite flexible. So if the body happen to bump or you have a crash, the paint also bends with the body, so it's flexible. So this is one of the colors I'm gonna use. And this is one of the original masking sheet that came for the body shell. So what I'm gonna do is also cut out the window mask and apply them. So this is all you need, and you can get the paint job, simple design like this body shell that I did. And like I say, I like my race stuff, and this is for mini, and that's a 1/10. Or you can get complex even with this like 8 scale design I did for this like BMW, and this is a bigger version. Yeah, so you can get quite simple or complex as you choose. You know, there are quite a few designs. I got, you know, some nice paint scheme. Yep. So just to give you an idea, and all painted from underneath. All the design is done from underneath, which, you know, there's a certain techniques you gotta have. So that's it. That's the stuff you'll need. And for cutting out the wheel arches, also, I don't want a handle underneath. You can use the scalpel, or you can use a cutter, a wheel cutter, or you can use Lexan scissors, which also has a curved tip. If you notice the tip, it's curved. So this is designed to cut this kind of plastic in particular. So once I've masked and ready for painting, I'll come back again and show you what it looks like getting the body prepared to be sprayed. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, so I want to show you the other step I'm at now. So I've masked the body off the way I want, and usually if I was gonna spray the darker sections, I would have to mask the body entirely, but because I'm gonna do a paint job, so what it is, I'll be hand painting this section underneath and then spray. So I'm doing a 2 pattern, you know, 2 techniques of under paint job. Painting and spray painting. So once I've completed the sections, the darker sections, then I'll start adding the spray paint element. This section is gonna be removed and sprayed last. This is where I'm gonna use the silver bit. Yeah, and so this is what it looks like, you know, mask off and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for the paint job. So I'm gonna apply the black first using the paintbrush. All right. All right, I'm just doing the final touches, the free-handed painting. So just want to share with you the process, you know, and how I'll go about doing it. So instead of spraying this section, I just free-handed the paint job underneath on the inside. And for me, when I do this, it gives me a sense of relaxation, and I'm actually even, you know, thinking about things separate from, you know, this whole design that I'm doing, you know. So this is one, like I mentioned, one way when I'm thinking about stuff or creative stuff, I do something creative. I don't sit and think. So I'm just creating this little design right now. Yeah. Nothing spectacular, nothing, you know, just my personal little touch, you know. So once this is completely dry, then I can start adding the spray paint job underneath. So I think that's it for now on this one. Yeah. So yes, people, this is what it's like putting our body together. Alright, so stay tuned, and then I'll keep you in the loop of the process as I go along till it's complete. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so just a quick update. I've painted the side mirrors, as you can see, in black. then I'm gonna put a little silver piece to represent the glass, you know, itself. So that's that. And one final paint job is left for this. And if you notice, I've taken off this section, and that's where I'm gonna spray silver. So that's it right there. I mean, you might not get the true color. It's like a fluorescent red, but when I put the silver, it's gonna kind of give it a little bit more darker red. So yeah, it's getting there, it's getting there. Alright, so stay tuned, you know, when I add the silver, and then I'll show you what's next. Alright then. Alright, now you might be wondering what happened to the vehicle. It's fine. Yep. As you can recall, I did just a little design, and when I was looking back at it, I felt like it kind of looked a little bit Halloweenish, and it didn't really fit the kind of flow. So I decided to create a straight lines. Now what I've done is spray painted from the outside, and I'm gonna show you in another, you know, section, another clip at some point on spraying the outside, but you use the same polycarbonate spray. But as I mentioned earlier, the outside, it has a protective film, so I just cut out some slants, some angles in the film, and then spray it from that side. So we're gonna have the moment of truth. I've done some of the body wings, as you can see here. This is like one of the front ones. So what happened naturally, and I've put the sticker on that, so it would go on this side. That's how it works. All right, so what I'm gonna do is the moment of truth, as they would say. So I'm gonna remove the film so you all can see for yourself, you know. Yeah. Yeah. And this one is very, like I said, Tamiya does this stuff well good. Yep, so just to give you an idea, yep, so that's it there. So I'm removing, so it should have a straight line. If you go back earlier in the clip, you'll see where, yeah, so that's it. So that's what it's looking like. I gotta kind of neat up some of these edges because of the external spray. But yeah, and there you go. As I remove, yeah. So basically, you get the gist. I'm gonna finish remove that, and then I'm gonna apply the stickers. And once I finish complete the stickers and everything, the body, and I'll put it on the chassis, then I'll come back and show you the complete project. Alright, so you stay tuned. Alright, well, this is the final leg of this body shell painting. So I've got the final product here, and this is where I'm gonna unveil to you all. Alright, so yeah, here we go. The finished product, and that's what it's look like. Yes, so that's the Subaru BRZ R&D, and that's the 2014 Fuji version. Yes, so as you can see, originally the real life vehicle is of a metallic blue, but I always choose my own color scheme and stuff. But yeah, you do actually have this vehicle in real life, you know, for those of you who don't know. So up close and personal, just give you a little insight. Yep, the rear section, other side, and front. Yep, give you a top view. So yeah, that's it, and I'm comfortable, really happy with the outcome. You know, got the little mirrors, and yes, it drives pretty nicely. I did a little test run. So that's it right there, and that conclude preparing Bodyshell. Alright, so until then, take it easy.